It hit him. Bases are full for Harleton, Texas, just like that, only one away. They're trying to jump on Saluda early. This is a Saluda team that has not been beaten. They've been fantastic pitching the ball as well. Braylon Perry, he's thrown 2 2/3, allowed just 2 hits, 5 Ks, 2 walks, has allowed 3 runs. Ball 1 on the outside corner. Nowhere to put him. Infield is in. Loaded with 1 out. Outside off the catcher's glove. Here comes the runner, Duncan, and he'll get in for the first run of the game. So another pass ball. Those are 2 balls that I think should have been caught by Cochran. And just don't know if they're whipping in there really, really fast and he can't squeeze them, but that is going to score the first run of the game, and other runners move up to second and third. And as expected, here comes Coach Cochran out to just calm his pitcher down a little bit. Braylon Perry's a little amped up. For Harleton, Texas, a single, a pop-up, a walk, and a hit by pitch. Each year, every league in DYB sets their sights on reaching the Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Every summer, teams from 11 southeastern states compete for the #1 position. Why not combine your vacation with a week of championship youth baseball here at the DYB World Series? So whatever Coach said, it worked on that pitch as a strike right down the middle. Ball and a strike now to Gunnar Haskell. He's 3 for 7 with a double and an RBI this week. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, excuse me. Perry just fires it by him. And there's 2 away. So after the mound visit, he just reared back and threw fireballs there to get that out. So 2 on, 2 out for Eli Holland. Looking for his first hit of the week. Pops the first one out of play. NBA Youngboy Unstoppable is his go-to pregame song. Pete Rose fan, I like it. Another wild pitch that gets over the head of the catcher, and that's going to be an easy run again for Texas. So that ball sailed over the head of the catcher, and Ryder Richardson comes home. Or I'm sorry, that was Rayburn that was running for Richardson. Rayburn scores, Henley Russell up to third, and it's 2-0 Harleton, Texas. This one almost plunks him in the helmet. Swings through that one. Saluda has not allowed more than 4 runs in a game. They've allowed, just coming into this game, 11 runs total in 3 games. So I've already given up 2 here in the top of the first. Misses out of the zone. Got this game started about an hour and 50 minutes past when it should have been. There's a strike 3 looking from Perry. But 2 runs come in to score on 1 hit. There was a walk, a hit by pitch, but they do strand a runner at third base. So Saluda, South Carolina gets off the field, and they'll try to come out and get a couple runs to answer here in the bottom of the first. Back momentarily, you're watching the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
While managing Work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat, and even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Back here in the bottom of the first inning, Saluda, South Carolina trailing 2-0. First pitch to Chandler Crouch is a called strike. Crouch 1 for 7 this weekend. Couple RBI, 2 walks. We'll set the Texas defense for you from left to right. Salmon, Russell, and Rice. Third to first, Holland, McBride, Bartuska, and Richardson. Mr. Duncan is your catcher. Catcher Rayburn is the pitcher. Did have a position flop before the game. Mr. Duncan was scheduled to catch. He's now at first. Richardson was supposed to be at first, and he's catching. Here's a ground ball through the hole for a base hit for Crouch. So his second hit of the weekend. It's a leadoff single for Saluda, South Carolina. Brings up Easy E, Ethan Burnett. Going into 7th grade at Saluda Middle School. Wants to play some pro baseball. Ethan Burnett, 5 for 8. He's the team's leading hitter this weekend. 5 for 8 with a couple ribbies. Takes ball 2, 2-0. This one's lined into second base. Thought that was going to get over the head of the second baseman, but a pop out to second for the first out. Kind of tricks me a little bit up here. Can't locate the baseball every time behind this glass. Here's Will Ergel. 0 for 6 with a walk, looking for his first hit of the weekend. Saluda Middle School 8th grader. Takes a called strike on the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. Just misses off. 1 ball and a strike. Ergel has also pitched. He's been fantastic on the mound for Saluda. Fouls this one out of play, so he has not been contributing at the plate, but he sure as heck has been on the mound. How about 6 2/3 innings pitched? Has allowed 1 hit, struck out 11, and has not allowed a run. This one's lined into center field. Russell lines it up for the second out. Back-to-back pop-ups. And there's 2 away for Saluda here in the bottom of the first. They have not trailed very much here in this tournament. So they're working from behind one of the first times. Here's Braylon Perry. He's 1 for 6 with a walk. Chief Keef fan. I don't like. It's a pregame song. Wants to go pro in either football or baseball. Teammates just call him Bray. Looking to keep this bottom of the first alive. Takes a called strike. Here's the scenario. If Saluda wins this game, they are into the championship tomorrow and would have to be beaten twice. Texas is in a winner-go-home situation. They would force another game in the morning. We're back here early in the morning, 8:30 start. Here's the 2-1. Outside 3-1. A long day here at the ballpark for a lot of people. Gonna need the energy drinks in the morning after, about a 14-hour day, and then get back here early in the morning. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Lucky for me, I have 2 human alarm clocks that get me up early in the morning. I don't need any coffee or energy. I've got 2 children that wake me up just fine. Swings through that one, and a nice job by the pitcher, Rayburn. After giving up a leadoff single, gets the next 3 batters in order. Pop up, strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We played 1. Harleton, Texas 2, Saluda nothing. You're watching the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
You guys are crushing it. See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, Brad. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost Premium Meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Show families that Land of Frost Premium Lunch Meat has generous portions for an affordable price. We got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash It Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash It Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashitsports.com today.
Welcome back to the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Sadler Insurance. They've been the endorsed insurance provider for DYB for decades. Think of Sadler Insurance for all your sports insurance needs for all different types of sports and activities. Quotes are available instantly at sadlersports.com. Over the head of our leadoff batter, Asher Bartuska, looking for his first hit of the weekend. Texas with a 2-0 lead. Takes a called strike, 1-1. Bartuska, a 6th grader at Harleton Junior High. Pre-game song that he listens to is I'm a Beast by T. Powell. Two and two. For Harleton in the first, they went single, pop-up, walk, hit by pitch, and then they were aided by a pass ball and a wild pitch to score their 2 runs. Swing and a miss. 3rd straight strikeout for Braylon Perry. All of this has come since that mound visit, too. I got to make sure that I mentioned that. After the hit by pitch to Henley Russell, head coach Jarrett Cochran comes out, and all Perry has done is gone strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. Here's Landon Salmon. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Salmon also looking for his first hit of the weekend. It's been the Mr. Duncan show if you're Harleton, Texas. He's got 11 hits. The rest of the team has 15 total. He's got 11 by himself. Swing and a miss, and I'm telling you what, Braylon Perry is locked in. 4 straight strikeouts. Here's Weenie Wilson. Loves being with all of his friends. Favorite song is This Is Why I'm Hot by Mims. 2-0. Nice breaking pitch there. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Strike 3 down at the bottom of the zone. How about a 1-2-3, 3 punch outs for Braylon Perry? He struck out 5 in a row. The talk on the mound with he and Jarrett Cochran has worked. Coaching works. We'll head to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Harleton, Texas on top 2-0, but Saluda looking good defensively on the mound. You're watching the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
While managing work and family chaos, Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Special thanks to DYB Baseball for trusting Synergy Sports production crew to bring players, family, and friends a fun and entertaining World Series broadcast for the last 2 seasons. Look forward to returning again next year from Orangeburg, South Carolina. Here's a ground ball hit to short to McBride. He'll field it, throw it in time for the out. Nice job by Richardson to hold his foot on the bag. 4 straight retired for the pitcher, Rayburn. Here's Cooper Adams. We have some additional changes for Texas's defense. We know that Haskell's in left, Wilson's in right. Let's see. Richardson is now catching. And McBride is at first for Richardson. Oh, no. 7 for 1. Popped up. First base side. Should be the second out of the inning. It is. Squeezes it for the second out. 2 away. Brings up Cash Durst. 1 for 6 with a triple and an RBI. Cash Money has just the 1 hit, looking for a little 2-out rally. Both pitchers have definitely settled in quickly. They've got some of their best arms here. For Saluda, it's a win and you're in the championship. You got to be beat twice for Texas. They win, they force another game tomorrow morning to get back to the championship. In there for a cold strike. So it's a possibility to have 2 games tomorrow or 4. Just kind of comes down to who wins tonight and what happens in the morning. Here's the 0-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Five straight retired by Rayburn. Trying to do a quick second inning. Fouls this one out of play. Welcome to the Jungle is Durst's favorite pregame song. This is a pretty cool baseball memory. He broke his arm, and then he hit a home run in the game, and he had to play with a cast on and hit a homer. That's pretty cool. Two-two pitch coming from Rayburn. Lined into center field. Russell makes the grab. A 1-2-3. Both of these pitchers have definitely settled in. After 2 complete, it's Harleton, Texas 2, Saluda, South Carolina nothing. You're watching the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
crushing it. See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, bread. Cheese, 10 more, go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost Premium Meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Well, Harleton, Texas right now is just trying to make contact with the baseball. Hey, there it is. Tell you what, Braylon Perry's been locked in. He is just pounding the strike zone right now. He struck out 5 in a row. The only reason there's 2 on the board is due to a couple of wild pitches, a pass ball, a walk, and a hit by pitch. Didn't want to swing at that one, but he did. This is Dylan McBride. He's 4 for 8 with 2 ribbies this week. And you could tell Perry's just rearing back and firing it. We did have 3 defensive changes. In left field is Briar Bradley. In right field is Horn. And at second base is Ian Davila. And I love this timeout right now. That's Zach Richardson is the head coach. That's the third base coach as well. It's Lynn Dixon in the first base box. But just to maybe have some words of encouragement, just slow Perry down for a minute. Get him off his rhythm. It didn't work. 6 straight strikeouts for Braylon Perry. Perry came into this game with 5 strikeouts, and he's already matched that. He's got 11 strikeouts for the weekend. Here's Dustin Rice. Up top for ball 1. Rice 1 for 7 with an RBI this weekend. Slaps down a bunt, going to try to beat it out at first base. It's going to be an easy play for Perry on the 1-3 put out. Here's Lucas Thomas. Bullet is his nickname. Looking for his first hit of the weekend. Going into Harleton ISD 6th grade. Texas Rangers fan. Got a brief delay here. The home plate umpire speaking to someone behind the fence there. Checked his swing, and it hits it to first base. 8 straight retired for Braylon Perry, and it's an easy 1-2-3 for the second straight inning. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Saluda, South Carolina. Can they get their bats going? Back shortly at the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
Has generous portions for an affordable price. We got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat, and even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright.
Back here at the DYB World Series, some defensive changes. Landon Salmon now in left field, and 5 Lucas Thomas in right field. Special thanks to Diamond Youth Baseball for trusting the Synergy Sports production crew to bring you this fun and entertaining World Series broadcast for the last 2 seasons. Been some great games. We've had several walk-offs on this field. At one point, I think yesterday we had 3 straight walk-offs. DYB is an all-volunteer youth baseball program. There are no paid officials in DYB from the national level down. All of our officials serve out of love for their communities and the children that participate. Join us by volunteering in your local league and help our children become the leaders of tomorrow. Today's game is brought to you by Lando Frost, a family-owned business that's been making great tasting lunch meat for over 60 years. Find their brands in supermarkets nationwide. Check them out at landofrost.com. Here's Briar Bradley. 0 for 5, has scored 2 runs. Nickname is Fat Boy. PH, Fat Boy. Takes a ball 1 from Rayburn. Okay, that was first pitch, right? Or did we get a first pitch before that? Okay, 1-1. This one's lined out into left field. Well hit. The new left fielder, they found him early out there. Salmon, the new left fielder, makes the catch. 7 straight retired for catcher Rayburn. It's amazing how whenever you have new players into the game, the ball will find you. And immediately the ball was hit out to where you had a new outfielder. Here's Ian Davila, 1 for 6 with a double, 2 ribbies on the week. Nickname is Poppy. Loves making friends. Ken Griffey Jr. fan. A fun fact about Ken Griffey Jr., some of you may or may not know, he's a photographer now. I've actually seen him and spoken to him working a couple events now, but to see Ken Griffey Jr. taking pictures is crazy, but he's a very good photographer. This one's popped up. Salmon's going to have a chance at 2 plays in a row, but the shortstop McBride can't come up with it. That ball's got to be called off, I would think, by Salmon there. And it's going to land out in left field. That's a tough play to make over your head, but you should have let the left fielder have that one. Colton Horn, the right fielder. Horn is 3 for 5 with an RBI, 2 runs scored. Takes a called strike. That's the first batter to reach since our first batter of the game, Crouch, singled. Looking around the ballpark here, my 2 kids are out here. I see my 1-year-old just no family in sight, just walking around But I guess it's all good when you're out at the ballpark. I mean, he's got no shoes on. He's just bopping around. It's been the smallest crowd I've seen because we've eliminated so many teams now. We're down to 4 teams. So there's actually a parking spot when I came in today. A real one, like not in the grass, like an actual parking spot. Here's the 2-2 to Horn. Inside, called strike 3. For catcher Rayburn, that's his second strikeout. Here's Bo Bradley. Bradley 1 for 5 with a run scored and an RBI. Maybe the hitter there called time. Not sure if that was the catcher or the hitter that called time there, but extra few seconds. We're ready. Here comes the pitch from Rayburn. Misses for a ball. Bo Bradley. Favorite baseball memories when he turned a double play at State, a diving catch in left field, and he doubled up the runner at first base. In quotes here, he puts epic. Swings through that one. 2 balls and a strike. If he were to reach, it'll be Knox Cromley, the 12th batter to hit. Pops that one out of play. Bradley looking for his second hit of the weekend. Both these pitchers have been outstanding. 1 hit allowed by Rayburn. 1 hit allowed by Perry. Goes down on strikes, does Bradley. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. We have played 3 complete. Texas 2, South Carolina nothing. Back shortly from Laurel, Mississippi at the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
Those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, bread. Cheese, 10 more, go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Back at the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports. Each year, every league in DYB sets their sights on reaching the DYB World Series. 11 teams from the southeastern states for the #1 position in DYB. Why not combine your vacation with a week of championship youth baseball at the DYB World Series? Some defensive changes we'll get to you in a minute. Crouch at second base, Briar Bradley at third base. The batter is Mr. Duncan. 11 for 12. 2 doubles, 2 homers, 4 ribbies. A couple more defensive changes. We'll give them to you when we can. But told you got a new left fielder and a new second baseman. Swung on and missed for Mr. Duncan. Two balls, 2 strikes. Horns in right field. 13, that is Chandler Crouch at second base. That should be everything then. Counts 2-2. Braylon Perry has struck out 6. He struck out 5 in a row. Mr. Duncan he's gotten out 1 time this weekend. I mentioned that he has 11 hits by himself. His team has 15 combined hits between the rest of them. He definitely looks the part. This one's now 3 balls and 2 strikes. Future career plans are to get his MBA. A full count coming to Mr. Duncan. Texas scored 2 quick ones. Came inside and hit him. That ball's coming with some hum, too. They say don't rub it, but I'm sorry, I got to rub it. And he's going to walk that one off. Looks like his left elbow, maybe. He's going to take a long walk down the first base bag. Hey, I don't fault you, brother. Give yourself a little break there if you need to. He's had an unbelievable tournament. And the head coach for Texas looking over now in the dugout. I mean, that's not intentional at this level. I mean, Braylon Perry has been absolutely humming the ball. That one just came inside and hit him, but there is no malice at all at this level. So after just a walk down the first base line, a chance to catch your breath a little bit. Now it's catcher Rayburn. He's 5 for 11 with a double, a ribby, and 2 walks. Misses inside for ball 1. Harleton, Texas scored 2 in the first, but it was helped by the defense of South Carolina. It was a hit by pitch, a walk, 2 pass balls, and a wild pitch, so it was self-inflicted. And that's all the scoring we've had so far. We've only had 2 hits in this game. And they just so happen to be both leadoff singles for each team to lead the game off. We've had nothing since then. Ball's chopped to second base. There's Crouch over to first for 1. The runner does move up, so just as good as a sacrifice to get the runner in scoring position, Mr. Duncan. Here's Ryder Richardson. He walked back in the first inning. He's going to call time and have a couple words with his head coach. Now Outside ball one. Rooster is what his teammates know him by. I'm telling you, some of these songs on here I've never. This one says favorite pregame song artist, YNW Melly. I don't know if that's the band or if the song is virtual, but I have no idea, man. I'm about to learn that one. Let's look that one up while we're sitting here. YNW Melly. Wild pitch is going to get the runner to third base. Let's see. A Florida-based rapper and singer. Back-to-back walks for Ryder Richardson. Now runners on the corners with one out. Here's Henley Steele Russell. Gonna have a runner again. That's Rayburn that's gonna go out and run. That's one of the cool things about this age group is that usually I think at the last out they get to come back and run if they need to. Definitely can't do that in college. But I like to run the bases, so even if you don't get on base. Back to the pitcher. Great job by Perry looking the runner back. Play at the plate. He can't. Oh, he got him. What a play. A fantastic job by Perry. That does end the inning, but Perry looked the runner back at third, threw it to first, back home, and what a tag by Cochran. So Perry to Adams to Cochran. The chopper back to the mound. And defense for South Carolina showing up. But Perry, a great job looking the runner back just long enough to make him hold up at third base. That's the difference of an inning-ending double play. Great job by the South Carolina defense. They'll try to get their offense going when we go up to the bottom of the fourth inning here at the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
Management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
To show families that Land of Frost Premium Lunch Meat has generous portions for an affordable price, we got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? TeamPass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get TeamPass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
You guys are crushing it. See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost Premium Meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you...
Knox Cromley leads us off in the bottom of the fourth back here at the DYB World Series, presented by Smash It Sports. 4 teams remain. 2 games going on right now, right behind us. Tennessee and Louisiana, whoever wins that, you'll be down to 3 teams, possibly 2. If Saluda, South Carolina wins, we'll be down to 2, but if Texas wins, we'll be down to 3. Cromley on the week is 2 for 6 with a double, a triple, and an RBI. And a quick word from the home plate umpire. Illusion by Creed is his go-to pregame song. No balls and 2 strikes. Wants to pitch for either Clemson or LSU one day. He has pitched 2 2/3 this week, has not allowed a run. Ball and 2 strikes. He's the last guy to hit for Saluda, South Carolina, who has not had a hit since the first batter of the game. Chandler Crouch led it off with a single up the middle, and that's been it. All their games have been low scoring, so doesn't take many runs for them. Foul out of play. If you've been with us for most of the broadcast, their 3 games have been 4-2, 4-3, and 3-2. The lone unbeaten here in D2 majors. Outside 3-2. Knox Cromley. Can he get something going for Saluda, South Carolina? Looking for a leadoff base runner. Lined into left field. That ball's going to get, the fielder falls down. Definitely going to be a stand-up double. Could it be 3? He's waving him. Nope, he's going to hold him up. But a stand-up double for Knox Cromley in the number 12 spot. And he drills that one. Thought for a second there that he was going to get third base. That's his 3rd hit. Now he's got 2 doubles and a triple and an RBI. At first there, the head coach was waving him around third base with a good relay throw in. And now we'll have a visit from the head coach, Zach Richardson. As we go back to the top of the order in Chandler Crouch, he's 1 for 1 today, 2 for 8 for the weekend. We will have a pitching change, and so we'll step away, let him get his warm-up tosses in. We'll be back shortly from the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
Free to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
To show families that Land of Frost Premium Lunch Meat has generous portions for an affordable price, we got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smasher Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smasher Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Eli Holland now on the mound. His numbers this week on the mound: 5 1/3 innings pitched, has allowed 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, struck out 7, walked 1. Final line on Rayburn: he is responsible for the runner at second base, but he goes 3 innings, allows 2 hits, no runs. But yes, he is responsible for that runner standing at second. Crouch singled back in the first. That's what Saluda needed to go get something going offensively. Top of the order here, so you're definitely swinging away. You know, no butts laid down here. Crouch has 2 hits on the weekend. Misses at the top of the zone. 1 ball and 1 strike. Other changes at third base now is, third base is McBride. Shortstop is Rayburn. First base is Duncan. Haskell in left, Wilson in right, Russell in center. Richardson catching. This one's popped up into left center field. Center fielder Russell's going to call off Haskell, and there's 1 away. A well-hit ball. Here's Ethan Burnett, Easy E. He popped up. He's 5 for 9 on the week with 2 RBIs. Hit his first home run and when they beat Latta in 8th inning with a walk-off. This one's popped up almost identical. This looks like the same exact play and another P8. So I tell you what, the new pitcher has come in and got 2 pop-ups in the exact same spot. And after that leadoff double, a chance to work a quick 1-2-3 and get off the field. Will Ergles 0 for 7. Looking for his first hit of the weekend. Favorite memory is run ruling St. George in the state tournament. Right back to the pitcher, and what a job by Holland. 5 pitches, and he gets out of the inning after the leadoff double. Great pitching change there. We'll head to the 5th inning. Harleton, Texas, 2. Saluda, South Carolina, nothing. You're watching the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
Managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat, and even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Back here at the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports. We have some South Carolina changes defensively we'll get to you. Right now they are trying to keep the score a 2-0 game as we get into the last couple innings of this ball game. This is Gunnar Haskell. Haskell is 3 for 8 with a double and an RBI. First pitch is skied out into center field. 1 pitch, 1 out. We'll get you the defensive changes here. 17, Durst now back in right. Bo Bradley now back in place of Briar Bradley. And that's going to be it. Perry continue to working. He's been working really, really well on the mound for Saluda. Here's Eli Holland. 0 for 8, looking for his first hit at this World Series. Wants to be an engineer one day. 1 hit for Harleton, Texas. 2 hits for Saluda. The runs for Harleton came in the first thanks to a walk, a hit by pitch, 2 pass balls, and a wild pitch. There was a mound visit. Perry came back after the mound visit with 6 straight strikeouts. And he's allowed just the 1 hit. Here's the 1-1. Lined out of play, a ball and 2 strikes. A great inning-ending double play. A 1-3-2 double play to get South Carolina off the field last inning. Swing and a miss. 7 strikeouts now for Braylon Perry. There's no doubt that the ball is his. He's going to try to go as long as he possibly can. Here's Asher Bartuska. Struck out swinging in the second. Bartuska looking for his first hit of the weekend. And don't count Saluda out of this one. They had a 3-2 walk-off win about 3 hours ago. Perry quickly ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. Trying to work another 1-2-3 inning. Wastes one there. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside corner got him. 8 punch outs for Braylon Perry. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Can Saluda do something offensively? They've got 2 hits, nothing to show for. Back shortly from the DYB World Series, presented by Smash It Sports.
Grams of healthy protein and Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasted and bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost Premium Meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
To show families that Land of Frost premium lunch meat has generous portions for an affordable price, we got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash it.
Saluda down to its final 6 outs. They've been great defensively since the blunders in the first inning. Now can they get something going offensively? The pitcher, Braylon Perry, has been fantastic on the mound. Can he do something to get his team on the scoreboard? Thomas is now in right field. 8, Landon Salmon back in left. Do believe that was a called strike one there to Perry. Fouls this one out of play. We'll get confirmation here hopefully in a minute from the home plate umpire. If you can see the amount of sheets and moving parts we have up here. We've got 6 of us up here in one little box. It is 0-2. Perry looking for his second hit of the weekend. This is outside. Holland is your new pitcher. He came in relief of catcher Rayburn. Eli Holland. Misses. A 2-2 to Perry. Count is run full. They got a leadoff double from Knox Cromley in the 4th inning. But then they switched pitchers to Holland, and all he did was go pop up, 1-3 to get out of the inning. Just misses. And it's a leadoff walk to Braylon Perry. And here we go. Can Saluda do some more late game magic here? They've still got 6 outs to work with. But here's Cannon Cochran. He's 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs on the week. This one's lined through the gap into right field. And the ball momentarily gets away from the right fielder, and the runner hesitates, but he's going to get there. It's going to be an E9, heads-up base running from Braylon Perry. And here we go, 1st and 3rd, nobody out for Saluda, South Carolina. That's Thomas, who just re-entered out in right field. He had played out there, just misplayed it a little bit, and that's enough to get Perry to third base. So now here we go. Here comes Saluda. Cooper Adams. Adams 1 for 8 on the week. Popped up in the 2nd inning. Coop. This one's fouled out down the first base line. Hopefully my son's paying attention down there. He was down there a minute ago. A slow roller down the left field line just goes foul. Harleton, Texas, 3-1. They lost yesterday to Sweetwater, Tennessee, bounced back with a 4-3 win over Virginia to eliminate them earlier today, about 5 hours ago. They started off with wins over North Carolina Friday, Alabama on Saturday. Saluda 3-0 in this tournament, the lone unbeaten. Foul down the right field line again. It's a win and you're in for Saluda. You got to be beat twice. Texas trying to force another game tomorrow morning to stay alive. We could be down to 2 teams tonight, or we could be down to 3 teams. Line into center field, that should score 1. Runner's going to tag up easily, and a nice job by the center fielder to throw that ball to the cut man. And it's a sac fly, and we got a 2-1 ball game. You've seen so many outfielders, though, miss their cutoff men. And I'm sure Russell, in the back of his mind, would have loved to try to throw the runner out at home. But in this situation, in a 2-1 game, just hit your cutoff man and don't let that runner get up to second base. Here's Cash Durst. He's 1 for 7 with a triple and an RBI on the weekend. Takes ball 1. Tying run at first base. Winning run, or go-ahead run at the plate. That ball was up above his helmet, and he hacked at it. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm telling you, we have had some great baseball games here this weekend, and especially on this field. So those of you who have tuned into the broadcasts here have seen at least 3 walk-offs I know of. They've all been pretty exciting. This one's popped up. It's going to stay into play. First baseman gives the sign, and he's got 2 away. Here's Briar Bradley looking for his first hit of the weekend. Saluda, South Carolina has 3 hits in the game. On the other side, Harleton, Texas has just 1 hit, but they lead this game 2-1. One and one. If you are Cochran over there at first base, you're trying any way possible to get up to second base somehow. A pass ball, wild pitch. I would do not steal the bag, but you better be sure if you're taking off for second. You don't want to be the last out on the bases, but you also want to try to get in scoring position. Step out and call time. Holland is pitched 6 2/3 at this tournament. He's allowed 4 runs, struck out 8, and gets a called strike there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So trying to get out of the inning to keep it a 1-run ball game. Came on in relief of catcher Rayburn, who went 3 innings and allowed 2 hits, no runs. Popped up to third base. And McBride will squeeze it for the final out. So 1 run does score. 1 run on 1 hit. The 1 run coming from an Adams sac fly will head to the Top of the 6th inning, we've got a one-run ball game here at the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
Sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash It Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at SmashItSports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Could we have another fantastic finish here at Raising Cane's Field at the 2026 DYB World Series? Defensive changes for South Carolina, none. It's Perry's baseball. He is trying to keep it a one-run game and see if Saluda can walk it off for a second time today. Salmon is going to be your leadoff batter for Harleton, Texas, Landon Salmon. Struck out swinging earlier today in the game in the 2nd inning. Looking for his first hit of the weekend. Strike 1 to him. Eight strikeouts for Braylon Perry. There's another called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. He's allowed 1 hit, and that was to the leadoff batter of the game. 9 punch outs now and 3 in a row. Brings up Weenie Wilson. He's 1 for 6. He's got a double, 2 ribbies, and 3 walks this weekend. Should be 2 balls, no strikes, I would think, here now to Wilson. I'm sorry, 1-1. Got overruled. Somebody's paying attention. Thank you. I was not. 2-1. If it weren't for some control issues in the 1st inning, this may be for the ball game here with 2 more outs. It was a walk, a hit by pitch, 2 pass balls, and a wild pitch is the only reason that Harleton, Texas is on top 2-0. The only thing that could stop Braylon Perry right now is his pitch count. He is pushing the cutoff, and there's a walk. So he is pushing the threshold here of 85 pitches. He would have to leave the ball game. So what he's hoping for is to somehow, some way get these next 2 batters on 1 pitch each. Takes ball 1 high, so he's only got a couple more pitches now. He's at 83 pitches. There's a strike, 1-1. So unless he turns, actually no, he can finish this. This is going to be the last inning for Braylon Perry, no matter what. See if he can get a double play or something. He's been fantastic. And I'm sure Harleton, Texas will be thrilled to see him leave the mound. And did it hit him, or was that just a great Olay act there? Wow, somehow it missed him. Dylan McBride somehow got out of the way of that one. There's a called strike, 3-2. Would think that we're probably going to see either William Ergel or Ian Davila. How about another strikeout for Perry, and that is going to end his night. What a performance. 10 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 earned runs, but only because of control issues in the first inning, but a fantastic outing. He goes 5 2/3. 1 hit, 10 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a hit by pitch. And they're going to turn the baseball over to a new pitcher. We'll step away and take a break and get that shortly. Back here at the DYB World Series coming up next.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost Premium Meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
The new pitcher is Will Ergel. And if Braylon Perry wasn't good enough on the mound for you, how about this one? 6 2/3, a hit, 11 strikeouts, no runs for the guy who is coming onto the mound now. So pick your poison. My goodness, South Carolina. Their pitching has been incredible. Here's Dustin Rice. Dusty with 2 away here in the top of the 6th. Swings through that one.
Now batting number 12, Dustin Rice.
Defensive changes. Perry is now at second. Crouch is at short. Fouls that one out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Dustin Rice looking for his second hit of the weekend. Swing and a miss. On 3 pitches, he comes out of the pen. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Can Saluda, South Carolina do it for the second time in about 4 hours? They trail 2-1. They're going to try to tie it or walk it off here in the bottom of the 6th back when we are here in Laurel, Mississippi, the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
Has generous portions for an affordable price. We got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat, and even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Back here at the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports. Here we go. 9, 10, 11 due up for Saluda. They need 1 to tie, 2 to walk it off and advance to tomorrow's championship game. Here's Ian Davila. Reached on an error in the third inning. He's 1 for 7 on the weekend. His job right now is just to try to get on base any way you can. Oh, he calls time, and that's a late time call, but the home plate umpire does give him time. He doesn't have to, but he did award him time there. This is a do-or-die situation for Harleton, Texas, but not for Saluda. They would still be here if they were to lose this game. One ball, one strike. This part of the order is 0 for 3 today with an error, reach on an error, and 2 strikeouts. If they can get to Cromley, he did double in the fourth. High pop fly into left center field. Haskell is going to make the catch in front of Russell, and there's one away. Tell you what, Texas is fired up out there. They're feeling it. They've got to get 2 more outs. Colton Horn, he struck out in the third. He's 3 for 6 with an RBI. Going into Saluda middle 7th grade. Fouled out of play. Ronald Acuna Jr., fan of the Braves, hopes to play in the MLB one day and be a firefighter. Oh, 1 coming from Holland. Ground ball over the head of the pitcher, shortstop Rayburn. In time, 2 away. Texas 1 out away from staying alive in this tournament and handing Saluda its first loss. We've got another game going on right behind us that's in extra innings right now. That's Tennessee and Louisiana tied up at 3 in the 8th inning. Are we going to get a finish like that here or not? Here's Bo Bradley. Swing and a miss. Eli Holland came in the 4th inning. He's allowed a walk, a single, and a sac fly. That's where we are, 2-1. Came on for catcher Rayburn, who threw 3 innings, 2 hits, no runs. Catches the top of the zone, no ball, 2 strikes. So if Texas wins this game here, they're going to play tomorrow morning against the winner of the game going on right behind us. 0-2 struck him out. Texas will live another day here at the DYB World Series. They hand Saluda, South Carolina, their first loss. Harleton, Texas improves to 4-1. What a pitching performance on the other side from Braylon Perry. 10 Ks, 2 walks, Harleton, Texas scores those 2 runs in the first inning. Saluda tried their best to come back late. They scored their only run in the 5th. There's not been many plays in this game that were made, but there's no doubt to me the USA Baseball play of the game was in that 4th inning when it was the 1-3-2 double play that got them out of the inning. The look back at third just long enough to make the runner hold up, and that gets them out of the inning. And that's the difference in the ballgame. That run scores, we're probably still playing baseball right now. So a heads-up play, the 1-3-2 double play in the 4th inning to get them off the field. What a great game. We'll play a couple more tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in to the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports. Harleton, Texas 2. Saluda, South Carolina 1. Both of these teams still alive here in Laurel, Mississippi. They'll play tomorrow morning. We've got 4 teams left here. We'll talk to you tomorrow.